the things that's going on. You got to be able to focus and deliver to your kingdom spouse, because that's going to be the only thing to really offset a lot of the uh, rumors about individuals that interests are not really what you have in mind. So you got to be able to focus in order to know that this is what is happening. Because if you and your kingdom spouse is in actual real life, then that'll make it a lot harder for people to cross certain boundaries that you set, and make it harder for people to not really know if they do know more about you, but they wouldn't know more about you unless some people who did know what they felt was right in their hearts, they wouldn't know if it wasn't for their kingdom spouse. They wouldn't know what to expect out of these individuals, because they are they are humiliating themselves by thinking that they have a chance with you. They are humiliating themselves by thinking that they can be with you. And even when it doesn't seem to go that way, they're still taking that into consideration. You might effectively get away from these people, and your boundaries might effectively, keep you safe from a lot of what they present. But these people are still going off, and they're still wanting to be with you. They're still wanting to have their way with you. They're still wanting to deal with you, and they still see themselves as um as their kingdom spouse. And it might not be anything necessarily wrong with them. It might not even be anything that's necessarily wrong with the way that they carry themselves, who they are, but they might not ever get over the fact of you, and that might be daunting because they consider themselves motionless until it's time to find what it is that they're searching for. Now, this might not always be the case, but for me, I can say that I've seen with my own two eyes how these people work and what they work for. So I would know. And they have an immense power. And that power is like no other, because it draws you in, and it makes you feel the person. It makes you feel them, who they are. And it makes you want to know them. It makes you want to embrace them. And it makes you want to have a certain level of comfortability in who they are and who you are. Now, I've made a mistake of allowing my mind to overshadow my genuine self because I listen and I take into consideration everything before me. But it's remarkable that my vision of who I am has given me everything that I needed and everything that I will need, even to my kingdom spouse. The vision, the remarkable vision, is just that it is seamlessly effortless, but it can go both ways. Well, when your kingdom spouse when your kingdom spouse is 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 all that you know, and then you have this remarkable vision. When those people come, they align themselves to discredit you for who you are because and when I say individual, they're really Doe. They're really the Jane and Joe, or the Joe, or I'm sorry, they're really the John and Jane Doe. They're unknown, and their character holds no weight. They don't have the necessary identities, and that is into the world. They can only be if you allow them to be, but they can't be if you don't allow them to be. And then your kingdom spouse is the actual identity of these people, their prefaces, their comforts, their likes, their dislikes. These are what your true to life self, your all encompassing self desires in everyone, but not just the people that you call friends and family, but the world. How does this work? I'm still trying to find out myself. I don't know. All I know is that the Jane Does and the John Does, the unknown, the people that don't have an identity, not because of here and there, just you know, uh, uh, um, you know, places. They're actually unknown because in the wake of your vision, your remarkable vision, holds the key to your your um, your entire um, uh, insight. Well, without these identities, they won't be able to have keys.